But how
And
do you set your priorities? I mean, if you have a message for us, please help us to set the priorities. I mean, I want to go to make sport every day, I'm so motivated, especially in the morning. And then, the things start to happen, and this
well,
to-do list is always longer and longer.
so I just heard that you like to go in the morning, and that's the best thing to do. I find that sometimes if I put on my workout clothes in the morning, I'm much more inclined to do it as opposed to then having to have the business clothes on and then go and change. It's also really good for us to do it in the morning. If you can get outside, especially the world we're living in right now, if you can get outside, falling asleep at night is one of those things that becomes more difficult as you age. As for women, I don't know if that's true for men. Men seem to put their head horizontal and they're out like in 30 seconds. But for women, when you have that estrogen plummet and the melatonin goes right along with it, it becomes more and more difficult to fall asleep and to stay asleep. But if you go out in the morning and get sunlight on you, it helps what's called your circadian rhythm, how your body is used to working. And on the same note, if you keep a television on at night or keep looking at your phone or a laptop, that sends a signal to your brain that it's light and you shouldn't be going to sleep. I mean, I wanted to convey some of that information that we all have probably heard and we probably actually know it, but it just takes one more woman who's kind of like a sister. Like, I have a close connection with all the women on my Facebook and on my Instagram and the viewers who followed me for so many years on GMA. Like I've been out in public at times. I remember my mother-in-law, one of the first times when I first met my husband and we were out together, and some woman like ran up to me and said, "Joan," and like put her arms around me. And afterwards, my mother-in-law said, "They're in your personal space." I said, "Oh, okay. Welcome to my world." I don't feel I have a familiar connection with people like maybe Mariska Hargitay on Law and Order. They would look at her and she would be familiar because they see her on TV, but they wouldn't go up to her. But with me, I was in their bedrooms every morning from 7 to 9. And it's a very private time of day. You wouldn't invite your best friend over. The beds aren't made, your hair's not combed, but I'm there. And it's a different kind of relationship that you have with people. I think it's more of a familial. It's almost like you're the aunt, the cousin, the best friend that they just haven't seen for a while. And I still have people come up to me, believe it or not, probably think 10 steps down the road, "Oh, wait a minute, she's not on in the morning anymore." But it's just this immediate connection.